Taurus, this week, a little bit of moving on, a little bit of reading some instructions, with a little bit of insecurity, Taurus. What is happening? Let's have a look. And Taurus, your first card out is the Six of Swords. And here in Grecian times, we see Persephone on the boat crossing the river Styx. Why was that? Well, in the Grecian tales, Hades took Persephone down into the underworld for many years, and they had children, and she managed to escape because he was keeping her deep down in the darkness, isolated, away from her friends. Well, several of us have had those type of relationships, haven't we? And she managed to escape with her kids, and she got to the edge of the river Styx, and the ferryman was there, and she had to pay the ferryman to cross the river Styx to come into the light, to get onto her new path. This week, Taurus, I know you've been on a bit of a journey of late. Where is that change coming in? What are you doing? How are you doing it? And why are you doing it? Well, you've got your reasons in whichever area it falls in. And this week, this card is saying, pay the ferryman, cross the river Styx, don't look back, and allow yourself to move forwards with passion, and allow yourself to go in the direction that you need to go in. But also, it's not about just the movement. It's also about getting a comprehension, a clarity, because swords are all about our thought processes. And when we're positive in our thought process, we can move forwards. We can do something different. And here it's saying to you, you most definitely can do something different because you finally understood something. Have you understood, Taurus, that if you keep on doing the same old thing, you keep on getting the same old result? Is that the definition of insanity? I think you'll find it is. So do something very different, because square pegs and round holes don't fit. You've got to do something different to make your life better for you in whichever direction. And behind the boat in the distance, we've got the sun shining. So it's saying, look, everything will be an awful lot better. And why don't people want to make changes in their lives? Why do people not want to do something different? Well, that's because they think, oh my God, change, it's going to be terrible. Why should it be terrible? Exactly why. It'll be terrible if you replicate what you've already had. But that's the only reason why you're thinking that going forwards on a clean sheet is going to be terrible, because you're already taking the pictures from the past and you're pulling all in front of you. Granted, your vision there, I tell you, is absolutely 100% right. It will be terrible. But if you go forward on change and making something different, and you come up with a new idea and a new concept, well, when we've got a new path opening up in front of us, we have to have new ideas, we have to have new concepts, and more to the point, we've got to know what we're doing, and we've got to be prepared. We've got to work on what we want to make things better. What do we want on that change list? You can't just say, right, I'm going to change, and sit down and do nothing, because nothing is going to change. You have to have the contents. You have to get your little treasure box and put all the nice things in that you want to make your life successful on. And this week, this card is telling you, you can do all those things by allowing the light, the sunshine to come in, by getting those swords, giving you clarity of thought, because when we get clarity of thought, we get direction, we get purpose, and we know exactly what we are doing. And your next card is the Eight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Pentacles here, you can see he's sitting there reading the instructions. It's like putting some flat pack furniture together, isn't it? Making a wardrobe or a chest of drawers or something. You have to sit and read the instructions. I don't. I hate instructions, actually. I like to figure it out as I go along, but that's me. But anyway, here he's reading the instructions. And why is he reading the instructions? Because he's got to know how to put his hard work in so that he can get some reward. Well, that's kind of backing up what I've just said to you about your Six of Swords, of knowing exactly which direction you're going, how you're going to do something very differently, and what you're going to do on the new path that's opening up for you. And here it says, if you want to be successful, then perhaps you need to learn something. And is it that you need to brush up on a skill set? Is there some form of learning that you can do to enhance your work life? Or is it that you need to learn to do a relationship different? And relationships come in many forms. They're not just our interpersonal relationships, relationship with money. And after all, this is a Pentacles card, and that's all about money. Is it that you need to change your relationship with money? Or is it that you need to understand how you're going to do things very differently? What is it that you need to learn? So this week, it's saying read the instructions or make your list and start putting it into place so that you can reap the reward, because ultimately that is what the Eight of Pentacles is about. You're getting the reward for all the hard work that you've put it into something and that you are going to make successful for yourself. However, your next card is the Five of Pentacles. Now, Taurus, what is going on? Because I want you to steam ahead, charge ahead, being the bull, putting your head down, snorting a bit, scraping at the ground, going, yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm getting there. I want to do all these things. I want to move on with my Six of Swords. I want to create a new direction for myself, have a good purpose, get a good reward. And then we come to a bit of a grinding halt. Taurus, could you just believe in yourself, please? Could you just get your self-confidence on track? The Five of Pentacles here is saying, oh, well, you know, my own self-reflection, I don't think I'm worthy of something better. I don't think I'm good enough for it. Of course you are, Taurus. Sort yourself out. Come on, military boot camp this week, Taurus. Get yourself back on track. Know that you are good enough because you can make these changes. And I know last week, Taurus, I was saying similar things. And this week, we're on it again. And I want those changes in place by the time I do next week's videos and your monthlies for February. Know that you're good enough, Taurus. There's always a plus and a minus on the readings for these cards. And the Five of Pentacles is ultimately always about insecurity on its minus side and actually its real meaning. But the flip side is get your act together. Know that you're good enough. Know that you can achieve all the things that you are wanting to do because you're clearly wanting to do them, because here your Six of Swords is come into play and she's wanting to do something different. Or he, if it's a he. If you're a he listening, sorry, you know what I mean. Anyway, so get your act together. Know that you're good enough to do this. Allow yourself to get on with it. And don't doubt yourself this week, Taurus. Taurus, make that change this week. Know that you're the most amazing person in the whole wide world. This week, just practice being magnificent every single day. And if you're liking my content, please like and subscribe. Pop me a comment and let me know what's going on for you, because as you know, I'm a little nosy and I really love to hear your stories and I love writing back to you. And I will see you in next week's videos. Bye, Taurus. Bye.